There's a couple things I want to address. One is the pockets of people who don't speak English that are already in this country. There are plenty of places you can go where people don't speak English. It's not their first language. They're legally immigrated here, or they're children of people who have immigrated here. There are people who speak French, Chinese, Spanish, all over the country, and a lot of them don't speak English, or a lot of them use English as their second language, and they primarily conduct their business in these first language because everybody else in the cities where they are speaks that same language. Now, if you're worried about immigrants coming to the United States and not learning to speak English, well, guess what? If you own a shop and they walk into your town, you're not going to have to worry about doing business with them because they're probably not going to go to your shop because they know they don't speak English and they're not going to be able to communicate with you. That doesn't mean you shouldn't allow them to travel to somebody else's house. You don't have the right to tell them, hey, I have somebody lives in a town that primarily speaks Spanish and they don't speak any English there, and all the shops and everything are in Spanish. You don't have the right to tell them, hey, everybody there, you have to make all your signs in English, even though I'm never going to travel there. You're never going to travel there. What difference does it make to you? Now, there is one thing that people are worried about when you call. And I've heard so many people complain, I don't want to have to press one for English. Well, guess what? When I was in Mexico, I bought a computer part, and that computer part was manufactured in the United States. And their manuals were in English and Spanish so that they could export them to Mexico and other South American countries that speak Spanish. If you force them to say, hey, you can't have Spanish, and your customer service line, when anybody calls it, you can't tell them, hey, you have to press one for English, that means they're not going to be able to provide customer service to people in Latin America, which means you are going to prevent American companies from exporting their products and importing money. It's counterproductive. It's stupid. It's insane. And it's just fear and propaganda that we've been fed through lies.